I love being an FCCC conductor because I get to showcase my passion for music and teach that in younger children's lives and instill that passion and that joy for music at a very early age.
I absolutely love being an FCCC. I love seeing my students there. I love seeing my past students here. I love when the students just flourish and grow and to see how much they have learned through the years and their time with us. Hearing us all together, it just fills me with such passion and energy. And these children are just amazing with what their talent and what they are able to do.
Being a conductor of the Fairfield County Children's Choir is my favorite job I've ever had. Although it's a lot of work, I have so much fun rehearsing and performing with our groups, which I know was the same sentiment I had when I was a kid and singing in the choir. It is rigorous, but worth every effort because the result and feeling of accomplishment that we collectively experience is really unprecedented in my life.
There are two main reasons why I love being a conductor of the FCCC: kids and music. We don't have average kids, and we don't do average music. We have a self-selected group of intelligent, serious, and talented musicians who love music and don't mind working hard. These kids are amazing. I think it is the quality of the music that we do that keeps so many students coming back. From Bach to Broadway, gospel to the great music we do each year at the Fairfield Holocaust Commemoration, music is nourishment for the soul, and we provide a balanced and nutritious diet. Music is soul food. We welcome you to our musical feast.
FCCC was such a tremendous experience for me and remains a hallmark of my musical experience. I learned so much musically from FCCC. My musicianship skills really excelled through music theory lessons with Mr. Noyes and the other conductors, and I learned a lot about other cultures by being exposed to a variety of different music through the different repertoire that we performed.
Never did I think I'd be rocking out to music from the 16th century or opera, but our repertoire was so fun and so challenging that it made it an even greater learning experience.
Being part of this group allowed me to have many new cultural experiences. I was able to travel to DC, Arizona, Colorado, New Orleans, Ireland, California, and Boston. These trips not only allowed for our own choir to bond as a group, but it also allowed for us to bond with people all around the world. I was also granted with the amazing opportunity to perform at Carnegie Hall 5 times, which was something that seemed unimaginable for a young girl that just loved to sing. I especially grew as a singer. I learned really valuable singing techniques that helped me to grow as a choral singer and also as a soloist and as a member of smaller vocal ensembles. This musical foundation really helped me to thrive in singing groups in high school and even as a college at Duke University, where I graduated from this past May. At Duke, I had the great opportunity to be a part of 3 singing groups, 2 choral groups, 1 large, 1 small, and an a cappella group. My past musical experience in FCCC was really important in being successful in these groups. The leadership roles I had taken and learned from FCCC also helped me to succeed in being a leader in these groups at Duke. I was actually the music director of my a cappella group, where I led rehearsals and arranged the pieces that we performed. All skills I was able to pick up and learn firsthand, starting during my first FCCC rehearsals way back in the 4th grade.
Being the musical director, I was fortunate enough to hone in on many of the skills that I had learned and acquired from FCCC and to apply them to my new group at school. What I'm referring to is all the technical musical skills, but also things like situational awareness, discipline, mutual respect for your ensemble members, or camaraderie. And all of these really went a long way, especially when it came to competing, which was a large facet of what we did every year. We would compete in the International Competition of Collegiate A Cappella, or the ICCA, which was actually featured in the movie Pitch Perfect, believe it or not.
The level of maturity and musicality that FCCC helped me develop really stands out and goes such a long way past being in the choir. Not to even mention the connections that I've made within the choir. I have best friends from FCCC and people that I still keep in touch with even after having left, both older and younger than me from different towns, and even different countries from festivals and competitions. And I just think it's incredible and so powerful how no matter how different we are individually, FCCC gives us an opportunity to come and unify for music.
I am incredibly grateful for all the skills that I was taught at FCCC, for not only having benefited me when I was in elementary school, middle school, and high school, but even beyond into college, and for solidifying my musical experience as a college student, even though I was studying engineering and STEM. So thank you again to everyone at FCCC that made my experience there unforgettable.
So as you can probably tell, my experience in FCCC truly means the world to me. I couldn't recommend it more, and I'm so glad I have enough musical memories and friendships from FCCC to last a lifetime.
Not only did this group help strengthen my ability as a musician and a person, it also granted me with lifelong friendships. Thank you to John Noyes and the rest of the staff in this amazing group. I would not be where I am today without all of you. My new catchphrase is Go Orange, but I will always remember to have fun being awesome.
Might not know this, but I was actually a chorister in the choir from 8th grade all the way till 12th grade. And actually being in the choir made me want to pursue music in college. And my experiences when I was a chorister in FCCC were so impactful. Just the feeling that you get when you're, singing on stage, singing with others to create something that is much bigger than you is just the best experience ever. Mr. Noyes was one of my most inspiring music teachers, and I learned such work ethic with him and dedication, and I was so passionate singing in this choir, and ultimately I wanted to major in music so that I can teach my choristers that same passion for music and everything, transfer everything that I learned in FCCC to then teach the younger generation.
I still vividly remember my first rehearsal with FCCC. It was in 1999, and I was a 4th grader at Jennings School. And we sang America the Beautiful at one point, and then Mr. Noyes and Miss Becky did the first lesson on posture, breath, tone, and diction, which we had all never heard before. And then we sang the whole piece again, and it was such a great difference, and I'll never forget the feeling of all of those children singing together, over 100 children in one room with such beautiful focus and tone. And I was seated right in the center of the room in the band room at Woods, and it was just really a magical experience that's brought me to so many other places just from that one moment. And so over the years, FCCC has taught me not only about the elements of music and the basics of great choral singing, but also about endurance and perseverance that's required to achieve high goals. And this group has taught me that there is so much more to choral singing than just performing the notes and rhythms on the page accurately.